Running back Emmitt Smith won the Super Bowl 3 times. He was named MVP. So to get the real story on what the players here are about to go through, we figured he was the man to ask. Give us the inside story here. What is it like right now for the Seahawks and the Broncos?
I think the players right now are going through this surreal moment, moment of truth, if you will. And it's all going to culminate come Sunday.
Friday's the day you start to get nervous because it starts to sink in. It's coming.
You start to get a little butterflies. And the little butterflies start to come even more come Saturday.
Now, you played on a Cowboys team that led the league in bravado, so you have heard trash talk up and down for your lifetime. What did you think of what Richard Sherman did after the NFC Championship?
At the end of the day, when Richard Sherman makes the biggest play of his career, and then he goes up to him and try to shake his hand after talking trash the whole entire game, and the guy pushed him in the face, yeah, I'm upset too.
So you were on board with what Richard Sherman did?
Oh yeah, I am on board. Most people, people sitting on that sideline, they can sit there and say anything they want to until someone get in your face, until someone actually challenges you in that way. This is not like corporate America, so to speak. This is not corporate America. This is physicality. This is like boxing. This is like getting into the Coliseum in Rome and going for it.
So we see all the bravado, we see all the flash, we see some really good football.
Right.
Now that it's Super Bowl time, do you miss it a little? Is this the time of year you kind of wish you were back on the field?
This is the time of year that you want to get back out there and play for one game. But, you know, I done lost a lot of those urges, though.
Do you remember the soul-searching moment you had when you finally decided, okay, I'm going to step away from the game?
Yeah, it happened fairly quick for me. When I got dressed in the Dallas Cowboys in Texas Stadium as an Arizona Cardinal. When I walked into the locker room, the visitors' locker room, and I was in there as an Arizona Cardinal. Rachel, I cried for about 30 minutes.
Really?
I mean, sobbing tears. I mean, it was one of the worst experiences for me. And
what am I doing here?
Yeah.
You had gone to the Cardinals after your long Cowboys career, trying to extend your career.
Exactly. I'm looking around like, and I have this so real moment. Why am I here? What am I doing?
Wow. This
hurts too bad. And that's when I realized it was time for me to move on. That's when I knew the game had passed me by.
You've had more of a public post-career than most people. All the commercials we've seen you in.
Your beard is weird. Your stash is trash. Oh, it's bad.
Dancing with the Stars, of course, was a huge success for you. Well, it's amazing because I told people I was going to talk to you today, and half the people, you're in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
Half the people I said, oh, the guy from Dancing with the Stars.
Exactly.
Does that happen to you a lot?
It happened to me quite often.
When you signed up, did you have any idea the reach that it would have?
No, didn't have a clue. Didn't realize how impactful that would be, let alone not having that helmet on so people could see my face and see my smile and see everything else that I am and see a different side of me.
All right, really nice.
It's not all fun and games, though. No. There's health issues that former players have.
Right.
You've struggled with gout.
Yes.
What's been the most difficult for you?
I tell you what, gout has been the most painful experience I've had since I retired from the game. Gout is a severe form of arthritis. And as a former football player, yes, I am set up for arthritis because of the pounding that I've taken over the years.
And former football players, some of them are having problems like you are, some of them are having more significant problems. Your idol growing up was Tony Dorsett.
Correct.
Tony Dorsett has recently come out and said that he's struggling with what might be the beginnings of dementia.
Right.
We've had players, a higher rate of suicide.
Right.
As somebody who sees what's happening to some of your peers, what are your biggest concerns?
Those are some of my biggest concerns. Because I cared about more than Dorsett. I cared about more than anyone else. I grew up in a house where you flip the lights on, you can see the roaches scatter. You flip the lights on now, you see in some of the carnage that has been left from the game.
The NFL recently settled their concussion lawsuit, $765 million, but a judge stepped in and said she doesn't think that's enough money.
Right.
What do you think?
I agree with the judge.
Is the NFL doing enough?
I do agree, because when you take that number that the judge was talking about and you divide it amongst the 20,000 athletes that have come through the sport, it's equivalent to $20,000 each.
Now, I can't let you go without asking you about the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys fans right now are frustrated. Are you frustrated? Do you understand?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. You're talking about a great organization, a brand that is synonymous with greatness. And unfortunately, over the recent years, the play on the field or the winning, I'm gonna say, has not met that brand quality.
I mean, do you throw things at the TV like everyone else?
Sometimes I do. But I do know it's my television, I gotta replace it, so I'm not gonna do it that much.
Maybe Emmitt Smith could come back and fix things, play for them.
No, play, no. Play, no. Emmitt Smith doesn't want to play football any further.